Okay, welcome everybody to a new playthrough of Mass Effect. Um, Unlike the last playthrough where we were doing my canon Shepard story, aka Carolina's story, this is going to be your story. Um, you'll decide pretty much everything. You guys are going to be creating your own Shepard, um, and you'll be making all the hard and difficult choices, like who do you romance, who lives, who dies. Um, in order to streamline things, I'll be making the minor decisions, but I'm only going to be keeping them consistent with the morality that you guys choose. So if you choose that you want Shepard to be Paragon, those minor decisions that I'll be making will be Paragon decisions. If you want a Renegade Shepard, then I'll make sure that we stay consistently Renegade. Still trying to get some viewers in. It's kind of hard to have a chat decides playthrough with no chat. But...
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so we're going to enter a new ID. Now, the question is, are we a boy or a girl? So, okay, I will. Hey, Starscream. Just chat was really quiet. We'll go ahead and make a poll. We're going to be doing a lot of these for this stream because character selection. Damn McDonald's. For these polls, I am not allowing anybody to stuff the ballot box. This is one vote per audience member. Yes, Starscream, you're making our Shepard. This is your story. But the first and most important question is, are we a boy or a girl? And I will make the duration 3 minutes. Now, Carolina was a girl, obviously. So if you want a different story than Carolina's, an easy way to do that is make Shepard a guy. But basically, the gender really only comes into play when you're wanting to do romance options. There's some unique dialogue for either gender, but nothing too important. Hello, Nugget. I'm doing good. We are making our Shepard. The current poll that's up is, are we a boy shepherd or a girl shepherd? You get one vote. And in the case of a tie, I will flip a coin. Or roll a dice or what have you. So tired from yesterday. Yeah. Hot girl shepherd. I mean, I typically prefer the female shepherd. Um, Mainly because I really like Jennifer Hale's voice. But male shepherd does have access to some very nice romance options, like Talizora, who went out and ate some In-N-Out with friends at a park. Now you're hungry. Well, don't eat. If you don't eat, you won't be hungry. I think that's how it works. Hello, Star Crater. You have about a minute left to get your pull in. Are we a boy shepherd or a girl shepherd? You get one vote. Um, if you're wanting to do something different than Carolina, Carolina was a girl shepherd. We are a girl shepherd, all three of you. There are 3 votes for girl shepherd and 1 vote for boy.
Please log in. To access your profile.
Piper. Okay.
Please log in
Ah,
to
crash!
access your profile.
I was typing the name, guys. That's the privacy thing, Star Crater. But we will be Piper Shepard.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Uh-oh,
Please
corrupted data.
reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service
Alright.
history.
For our... I'm going to make a new poll, so you can decide what our pre-service history is. You can choose between Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as you transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar and slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted in the military a few years later. And then finally, Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. That is correct, Nugget. The stream did not actually crash. Okay, so again, 1 vote per person. You have 3 minutes. Some background on what... The background will give a unique mission in this game, and it will give us a bonus to a certain morality. Spacer gives the biggest bonus for Paragon. Earthborn for Renegade, and Colonist splits between the two. You get a small bonus in each. Also, next poll should probably determine whether or not we're going Renegade or Paragon. But the Spacer, it's the brightest outlook for Shepard, whereas Earthborn is the darkest. Colonist is hopeful, but they've got some dark sides, dark past. Okay, currently Earthborn is in the lead. With 2 votes, 1 vote for Spacer and none for Colonist. Carolina was a colonist, so if you want something different, don't vote Colonist. But it looks like that won't be a problem. We've got about a minute left. Only 3 votes were cast, so if you haven't cast a vote, make sure you do so. This is your story too. Spacer just sounds like the offspring of Chopper. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a Spacer is the offspring of Chopper, but you know. About 30 seconds left. Yep, looks like we are Earthborn.
Confirm psychological profile.
Now, before we do this one, I'm going to go... actually, we'll do this one next. And then I'll ask you which overarching morality do you want. You're just going by the word Spacer, not the actual bio. Fair enough. Okay, so psych profile. War hero. War hero, or soul survivor actually is first. During your service, you were trapped, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And finally, ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Alright, so each of these also gives a morality bonus to Shepard. Soul Survivor is like Colonist. You get a small Paragon and a small Renegade bonus. War Hero, large Paragon bonus. Ruthless, large Renegade. Carolina was a War Hero, if you're wondering about that. Starting the poll. 3 minutes, 1 vote each. And then after this, I will make another poll where we decide, or you guys decide, what overarching morality you want Piper to go towards. Do you want her to be a primarily Paragon or primarily Renegade? That will determine what the minor choices I'm going to choose are going to be in order to get the best consistent morality bonus. Because the higher a morality is, or the more consistent we are, the more choices we open for the bigger choices. So, for instance, the higher the morality bonus, the more likely it is that we can have our cake and eat it too, sort of thing. Because a Paragon a high Paragon can charm people into doing what we want, and a high Renegade can just scare the shit out of people so they'll do what we want. Next time there's a name your character, name it 4K Turtle. Well, I named it Piper because Sinvertus was the only one that actually suggested a name. So it's like, okay, we will go with Piper. And I wanted to get out of the name screen, so you named a food, Star Creator, and I didn't want to stay on the name selection too long because people were afraid that the stream crashed. Despite that, I was trying to say, hey, no, we didn't crash. We just I'm at a name select. Bacon Shepard. We've already named our Jurassic World park after food. Unfortunately, no matter what we name Shepard, people will always refer to her as Shepard. So, name isn't too important. Hail Hydrate, everybody! Alright, we are ruthless. Earthbound and
Confirm
ruthless.
military specialization.
Now, before we do this, I just want to double check. I have an idea, but are we going to be Paragon or Renegade? That's the pull I'm going to make. Paragon, Carolina was a Paragon. Paragons find it easier to unite people to their cause. And in this game, Paragons are more, or can buy things cheaper because they can sweet talk people into discounts. Renegades can intimidate people into doing what they want. And in this game, they can sell their items for more because you're basically scaring people into shelling out more money. In the grand scheme of things, both Paragon and Renegade can get you the best ending in Mass Effect 3, provided you make the right choices. The key is being consistent in your morality. So you can have the third option. We want Dominatrix Shepard. And this poll is to determine what minor decisions I need to take, and later what interrupts I need to take in order to get the biggest bonus for which morality. RCL Shepard. One important note, Paragon and Renegade is not good or evil. It's more diplomatic versus ends justify the means. So think about it like that instead of good or evil. Because both Paragon and Renegade can be a hero. It's just Paragon is usually more respected and Renegade is usually more feared. Dominatrix Shepard whispers relationship goals. This is true. The character that we're creating is going to live up in a fucked up society. Yeah. And the combination of background and psych profile does favor the Renegade option. You can still be Paragon. It's just going to be a little bit harder to get the full Paragon. So Renegade would probably be the better choice. And we're going Renegade. Okay. I will make a note of that. Okay. Next, we need our class. Unfortunately, there's only 5 choices. So, I will give... Hey, Phoenix. So far, we've made our psych profile and background. We are Earthborn, ruthless, and chat just decided that the overarching morality we are going for is Renegade. Even the elusive man calls her mommy. Ooh, Piper, you're better than Shepard. Shepard. What'd you say, Garrus? Now, for class, since there's only 5 choices, first thing I'm going to do is... Do we want to be Carolina's class? Which is the Infiltrator? Or new class? Because if we can eliminate Infiltrator, then that will allow us to have 5. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the poll now. Carolina was an Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. This is my favorite class, and this was what Carolina was. If we want a different story than Carolina, we probably don't want to be an Infiltrator. The things that an Infiltrator excels at is long-range combat, and they suck at close range. If anything gets in close range, they don't really have the capabilities to deal with it as effectively. Now, because I've done all the classes, I've unlocked all the bonus powers, essentially. So I can make, if we want an Infiltrator, I can make Piper able to more effectively combat in close range. And I can make other things more effective at longer range. So no matter what class we pick, I can make it work. Let's see here. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and end the poll because we want Shepard to get up close and do dirty, dirty things. All right, well, interesting. The poll is pretty much done. We are not doing Infiltrators, so I'm going to go ahead and make a new one. Class Part 2. Do we want to be a soldier? Soldiers are combat specialists ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health and can train in the use of all weapons. Start with the ability to use medium armor and can specialize into heavy armor. They do not have any technical abilities, and they do not have any biotic abilities, but they can use assault rifles, pistols, shotguns, and sniper rifles. They can use adrenaline boosts and stuff. They are the bread and butter. If a soldier was an ace combat plane, the soldier is your F-15. It can do a little bit of everything, but it doesn't specialize in anything. Engineer. Engineer is your tech expert. Using holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squads. Engineers can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. They don't specialize. Engineers are basically your support. Engineer is your Sombra. I'm going to Phoenix. I'm going to give a brief overview of everything. Engineer, though, is like Sombra. They can hack. They believe that everyone everything can be hacked and everyone can be hacked. They don't specialize in combat at all, but they can make things go boom. Later on in the series, they will gain access to shotguns. But if you want big explosions, your engineer is the way to go. Adept. Adept are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training in pistols. Adepts are your Jedi, or Sith in this case. They don't really have weapons training because they don't really need it. They will just throw people with their mind. If you want a Jedi / Force user playthrough, Adept is the way to go. For fantasy illusions, this is your sorcerer, your mage. Sentinel. Sentinel is your paladin. Sentinel combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, so they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapon training. However, they do have biotic barriers. And later on in the series, in Mass Effect 2 and 3, Sentinels become unkillable. They are the I go up front, hit me sort of class. They specialize in getting up close and personal and drawing all the aggro off the squad. They don't deal the most damage, but they will take the most damage. Laugh, say it tickles, and then shotgun to the face. Sentinel is a very good class. And finally, we have the Vanguard. Vanguard is your close quarters specialist. They are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and combat weapons training to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They can use pistols and shotguns and can specialize in medium armor. The problem with the Vanguard is they cannot effectively deal with crowd control, nor can they effectively deal with anything at long range, and they also cannot take damage. They can deal out the most damage at point blank. They are the deadliest at point blank, but if they miss their shot, they are dead. Vanguard fisting. So we've got all the choices. I'm going to go ahead and start the poll. The most boring of the five is the soldier. It's the bread and butter. I personally like engineer and sentinel. Adept is fun if you want to be a Jedi, and Vanguard is high risk, high reward. You put yourself out there, but you're most likely going to get killed. Run to the enemy, then they are all in range. Well, that is the motto of these two. It's just that Sentinel doesn't deal as much damage, but can take more damage, whereas Vanguard can deal a lot of damage, but they will also die. Engineer likes to stay behind the lines and make things explode. Adept has more defensive capabilities than Engineer, and they just make things fly all over the place. Oh boy, we got spammers. Yay. If in range, fists are also in range. Does Adept use the energy blade or no? No, it does not. Not in 3. Sentinel does. Engineer does. Soldier does. But Adept and Vanguard use biotics. Vote is almost over. We've got 3 votes and 7 people. Make your choice. Make your voice heard. It's looking like it's going to be one of these two. Sentinel. All right. Now we can have a bonus talent. We can have shotguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles, warp, which strips away armor, which is a biotic power, singularity, which is kind of like Zarya's graviton pulse, where you launch singularity, it draws all the bad guys in range. And dampening, which is a tech power, which suppresses enemy abilities. Because Carolina was a sniper, I'm not going to put sniper rifles in the running. It's clear that you guys want shorter range, so I'm not going to put sniper rifles in. But I will let you decide which other bonus power. This won't transfer over to Mass Effect 2, so it doesn't really matter what we pick. Shotguns allow us to fully utilize shotguns. Assault rifles allow us to fully utilize assault rifles. The game will let you use anything, it's just that you won't have proficiency with it. So, like with sniper rifles, if you don't have proficiency with sniper rifles, you can fire a sniper rifle, you just can't aim down the sight. So, yeah. Warp is a very, very useful offensive biotic ability. It essentially strips the enemy of their protection. Not shields, but any armor or biotic barrier is gone. All right, starting the poll. If we want our Sentinel to have a proficiency in a weapon other than a pistol, then I would recommend either these two, and of the two, assault rifles are more versatile. but shotguns can be just as damaging, and we're a sentinel, so who cares? Um, if we want more power focus, warp is a biotic ability, very useful. Singularity is for crowd control. And damping basically says, oh, you want to use that power? No, you don't. 360 no scope off the Rust Tower, but no sniper. Yeah. I didn't pick sniper rifles because if I'm given the ability to use a sniper rifle, I'm going to use the sniper rifle, and it will just turn into Carolina 2.0. You made it clear you don't want Carolina, so we are not doing Carolina. And then after this, there will be one more poll question I'm going to ask. It won't come into play for a while, but it will determine who I talk to. Because in Mass Effect 1, the way they did the love interest thing was weird. If you talk to potential love interest, that's considered you dating them. Even if you just want to keep it friends. So, depending upon what you decide for love interests will determine who we talk to on the Normandy. And all you need to decide is whether we romance Kaidan, Liara, or no one for this game. No one will include the possibility of romancing someone else in a later game. Like Garrus, for example, or Thane. Kaidan is the guy who was voiced by Carthonasi in Knights of the Old Republic, yes. Okay, bonus talent is a tie between assault rifles and warp. Ash Sinvertis is not available as a love interest for a female Shepard. So, yeah. Coin toss. Heads, we will go assault rifles. Tails, we will go warp. Alright, now I gotta go walk to get it. Alright, that was George Washington's head on the quarter. So we are doing assault rifles.
Confirm facial identification.
Oh yeah, facial features. Let's go ahead and change appearance. That's... what color, what eye color do we want? The flip was heads, assault rifles, tails, warp. And the flip ended up heads. Let's see here. Potato skeet. I don't know what that means. You know, since we're renegade, I like the idea of... Oh, wait. Can I not have red eyes? Well, that's bullshit. We can have purple eyes. You guys want purple eyes? Alright. Yeah, unique. Carolina had green eyes, so let's do purple. Hair color. Carolina was a redhead. I mean, yes, Carolina was a very hot redhead. Do we want redhead again? We've got blonde, dirty blonde, redhead, dirty redhead, I guess? Or auburn, brunette, darker brunette, and black. I guess first, do we want her to be a redhead? Black? Black to... One of the reds, black, redneck. Well, we have 2 votes for black. Since she's a renegade, I'd say black to match her soul. No, she can still be a hero, but, you know. And let's match that up. Alright, 3 for black. We'll go with black. Makeup. Should she get eyeshadow? Yeah, let's do that. And facial structure. Scar. Let's do scars. Okay. Scar on cheekbone. Okay, there it is. Alright, I guess. This one, scar under the right eye. Right there. I don't know where this scar is. Oh, it's right there on the cheek. Not that one, that looks... Okay, we got a scar that goes right above the right eyebrow and one on the chin. Not that one. No. Oh, that one looks nice. It goes from the top over through the nose down there. I think that one... Yeah, we'll go with this. Alright. We want them all.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, one final pull before we start. Love interests are Liara Tassoni, who is the Asari Prothean expert, or Kaden Alenko, the human medic, essentially. He's also male. Or Nun includes waiting for ME2. None or, yeah. For Mass Effect 2. Alright. The love interest. We can go, I gave you 4 options. Liara to Sony. Kate and Lenko. No one, because Shepard ain't got time for love. Or, no one for this game will revisit it at Mass Effect 2. I have romanced both Liara and Kaidan. They're alright. Not my favorite romances. My favorite romances actually come in Mass Effect 2. My favorite one is Garrus, but that was Carolina, so I can understand if you don't want Garrus. But Mass Effect 2 also has Thane. Mass Effect 3 has Samantha Trainer. But unfortunately, FemShip does not have as many good romance options as MaleShip, but I think she has the best one in Garrus. So it balances out. Okay, we got 1 for Liara, 1 for Kaidan. You've still got about at least a minute and a half, so go ahead and make your choice. You guys knew what you're getting into on the stream. All the big decisions are yours. I only make the small ones. Come on, chat, decide. This is Chat Decides. Don't make me use the coin to flip again. All right. So we are having a love interest. It's just who gets it. So we'll flip the coin again. Liara is heads. Kaidan is tails. Flipping now. That was a horrible flip. And it is heads. We are going with the alien beauty, Liara. But that won't...
Identification confirmed.
We will keep this on casual because this is meant to be a story first. Rather than combat intensive.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Alright, I'm just recording the decisions. And to reiterate, minor conversation decisions I will still keep or make, but because you guys chose Renegade, I will choose the Renegade options when applicable in order to keep the consistent bonus.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. Relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green.
I'm also going to be doing the level up. It's so complicated in Mass Effect 1.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, so because we are full-on Renegade, I'm gonna be a jackass.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, so next we'll go ahead and... Okay, so squad. We've got 3 points to set in. The skills we have are throw, which we can project a Mass Effect field powerful enough to hurl object and enemies caught in the area effect out of the way. Each point spent increases the strength to throw, knocking targets further and inflicting greater damage. And in order to unlock lift, we have to have 6 points put into throw. Lift lifts everything within 4 meters of the target into the air, rendering enemies immobile and unable to attack. Barrier. We get a biotic barrier that will absorb up to 400 points of damage. Will not block attacks that bypass shields. Lasts 10 seconds. and each point adds time and shielding. And after so many, we can unlock stasis, which we make the target unable to move or attack, but also immune to damage. I don't necessarily like stasis all that much. Decryption. Can use decryption on easy objects. This is our hacking skill. Our Shepard's voice is not different. It's still Jennifer Hale. It's just Carolina was more softer because she was a paranoid. This is going to be jackass Jennifer Hale. Decryption will also overheat enemy weapons and burns them for 2 damage per second. We put in 3 and we can unlock electronics, which is another type of hacking skill. We can also overload enemies' shields, do damage to inorganic targets, and each point also increases our own shield capacity. First aid, we can restore health for all wounded party members, and we can also unlock medicine, which gives us neural shock, and medicine also reduces the cooldown for first aid. Assault rifles gives us the proficiency for assault rifles, and the skill associated with it is overkill. Generate 40% less heat and cost 20% less accuracy. Sentinel reduces the cooldown time of throw, lift, barrier, and stasis by 3%, and increases pistol damage and accuracy by 7%. Also reduces the cooldown for all of our tech skills. And our capstone is marksman. Only available when using pistols. Boosts accuracy 60%. I would highly recommend, or I'm going to basically put a lot of points into this. I'm going to want to max it out. Charm is the Paragon score. We don't need it at all. What we do need a lot of is Intimidate, because each Intimidate point opens up more Renegade options. And the higher Renegade score, the more Intimidate points we can open. So I'm going to go ahead and dump our 3 into Intimidate.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A full crew makes sense. We need the extra hands in case anything goes wrong. And the Spectre's just here as an observer.
Well, maybe you're right, Commander, but I just can't shake this feeling that we're out here on false pretenses.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission.
Excuse me.
He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Alright. Thanks for the info now. Shut up and
Info's
do
on a
your job.
need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Hey, it's Dr. Chakwas and, Casualty. I mean, Corporal Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
All part of the
Marines
job.
are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Uh-huh, sure.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Okay, stop the hero
What
worship,
do you know
man.
about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
That's rather dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Well, I mean, he won't be doing
You're
that for
from
much
Eden
longer.
Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even paradise gets boring after a while.
So why the hell are we going
Any idea
there?
why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Jenkins is my favorite. Sinvertus, I hate to break it to you, but
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah. Okay.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine,
So what?
not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Well, duh.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
I'm
A
your
research team
XO.
at Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I don't think Piper would give a shit about Prothean. She's all about
what else
the mission.
Can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing
Jealous.
that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like
Since when's the
hell.
answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your
kill
name
everyone.
forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
You see, that is the true ideals of a meritocracy. Can you do the job? Yes, you're in.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
All right, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
So much for a tourist trap.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Ah. Well.
Everything cuts out after that.
Reaper!
No ground traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike
Oh,
team
shit.
can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
By the way, spoilers are okay for this one because we've done a
Engaging
complete
stealth
playthrough with
systems.
Carolina. So
Somebody was doing some serious digging.
everybody
Captain.
here should have been able to see that.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
So
What
we
about
can have
survivors,
meta
Captain?
humor. in
Helping
this chat.
survivors is a
I'm fine
secondary
with that.
objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Your funeral.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Fine.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
Hello, Inquisitor.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Welcome to the story of Piper Shepard. We're a renegade, so we're gonna be jackass. Alright. Now we need to get the abilities for our squad mates. Caden is also a sentinel, but we can tune him different. Maybe make him a medic while Piper is more of a tank. But we will go ahead and give him first aid. Go ahead and point sentinel. And another first aid. Oh, nope, he only had 2. Okay. As for Jenkins, who cares? We do have
This place
assault
smells
rifle
hot,
proficiency.
man. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Gonna go ahead and give. Put sabotage on the quick throw.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
I don't trust you. Piper can't be a tank. Hell, with her figure, she ain't even thick. Also, Piper's mentality is she kills everything. So if I can kill it, I'm going to. And by kill everything, I mean, you know, bad guys or harmless wild animals. I'm not gonna go around killing civilians. I'm an asshole that... I'm not evil, I'm an asshole. There's a difference. Jenkins, no! Oh my god. They killed Jenkins. Whatever shall we do? Hey, we leveled up.
Area Not secure. Now, Commander.
Alright. I really should put the broadcast bars somewhere different. 3, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 in there. And 1 in barrier. Salute for Jenkins. Ah. We barely knew him.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Forget about him. Who
we
cares?
Need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Did we get more? Oh yeah, we need to do more first aid. First aid.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Yeah, I see a lot of bodies here too. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the controls again. Hey, a survivor! And because her armor is colored differently, it's probably a main character. Ew. Talk about a massive case of heartburn.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I need a status report, now.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Okay, so... we can't do this one because that's the Paragon response. This is definitely Renegade, but Major Dick. And this is just, I don't give a shit what happened. So... fuck it, I'm a jackass.
You just left the rest of your unit behind to die?
We held our position as long as we could. The Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Alright, stay
Lieutenant
put.
Alenko and I will take care of this.
Let me come with you, ma'am. The Geth slaughtered my unit. Give me a chance to get even.
She knows the area, Commander, and we could use the extra firepower.
Fine, just don't get in
forget
my way.
who's in charge.
Understood, Commander. You give the orders and I'll follow them.
Alright, so...
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Uh-huh. And... let's see here.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Interesting.
Have you seen a Turian
Have you seen the Spectre?
around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry.
He carries a shotgun!
Like I said, no Turians.
That's all he's got. Kid's like, he carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Kaden, he's got a shotgun. That's it.
Move out!
So apparently Kaden thinks the shotguns are like weapons of mass destruction.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
This is why he only has a pistol. Alright, we have Augments and New Armor. Okay, so... radioactive rounds. Stamped with a minuscule amount of radioactive material, including low levels of radiation sickness in targets. Take a cooldown reduction. Or armor piercing. We're gonna do armor piercing because it does more damage to... Nihilus makes like a Rambo. Okay. And then armor. We're taking the Scorpion armor because it's better than ours in every way. Okay. And then Ashley is a soldier, which means she's boring as fuck. Go and give her overkill and armor. Alright, let's go. Charge!
Think we got him, Commander.
Alright. Here's the dig site. Where the fuck is this beacon, Ashley?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been...
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving.
For fuck's sake.
Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Piper is so done with this shit.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
More equipment. Ooh. The Avenger will give us more damage by 30 with 3 less shots. Yeah, we'll definitely take it. And our pistol. More damage for slightly less accuracy. Take that. Okay. There. Okay. And did we level up? Yeah, we did. Awesome. I have 3. Let's go ahead and get our electronics open. And the squad. We'll go and give you a barrier. And you're the medic, so there. And you... That. 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 Does Caden have anything else? I don't think so. No, he doesn't. Okay.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
That doesn't look foreboding at all.
What did the
Oh god, it's the Night of the Living Dead.
Area secured.
Alright. So, light human armor. It's actually... No, the Onyx one is better for him. Alright, so the armor sucks.
That door. It's closed. Security locks engaged.
Explorer. Alright. Easy decryption. I hate these things. Open the door.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside.
Okay.
Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible.
What?
Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
Well, this guy's clearly off his
Manuel's
rocker.
Still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Alright. I'll bite. What the fuck is wrong
What's
with
wrong
your
with your
assistant
assistant?
there?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I mean, I can shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh
Shepard, punch!
What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time till he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams,
All
take
right.
us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Renegade +9. Oh, because of that, we got an extra intimidate. Scores 4 opens up new dialogues options, and we can sell our shit to stores for 2% more credits. All because we punched a crazy man in the face. Ah.
Saren.
So there's 2 of you.
Nihilus.
Although, what happened
This
to
isn't
your
your mission,
face?
Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
That was one loud-ass pistol.
What is that? Off in the distance.
That's a Reaper, you dumbass. Don't trust him, Nihilus. And you just... Hello, extra large. I'm pretty sure that was just, you know, shit talking. Just. And that's cool. I just don't want to get out of hand. Especially since I don't have a mod on the stream yet. Alright. Easy decryption.
Everybody
okay.
stay calm.
As long as it's cool with both of you,
we're coming out.
Have fun.
We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Who the fuck are you?
Muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Okay. Farmers. Sure. Right.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Oh, that's called indoctrination. Oh wait, we're not supposed to know about that yet. Sorry, jamming signal.
Trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Alright. Stay out of trouble.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Alright.
If there's something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You
greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
You're holding down.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait. I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. Might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
See what
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Powell. His name's Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
Shepard, bad cop.
I have to go.
Good luck.
I am such a bad cop. Combat sensor. Okay. So, Shepard. Combat sensor. And then pistol. Definitely want the stinger. Give me more than one lousy pistol or I'll bitch slap you. I've already done it once. I'm a woman on the edge.
Commander, it's It's Nihilus.
We can deal with him later. I gotta pick stuff up. Hammerhead rounds. Okay. Hammerhead rounds, also called squash projectiles, designed to flatten on impact, increasing the amount of physical force transfer to the target. Alright, we'll put anti-personnel rounds, designed to shred flesh and other organic matter. These rounds are particularly effective against living targets. Okay. That. Put hammerheads. And then armor piercing.
Something's moving.
Oh
Over
lord,
behind
he's
those
dead.
crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's
You have
Cal.
fists?
I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Yeah, that's not.
We
What
were
about the
told a
beacon?
Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead.
Execute him for
Doesn't
cowardice in
matter now, does
combat.
it?
Well, I'll let him live if he has
Anything
something
hidden
for me.
nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
You're pathetic. Give me the grenades and I won't
Hand
kill
over
you.
those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Too many people died
Bullshit.
here for you to start jerking me around.
Okay, all right. There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train.
Do it.
That's where the other Turian
Kill
went.
him. I don't think I actually can.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
And we actually do need him alive because he can be a witness. He saw Saren kill Nihilus. Now we have high explosive grenades. Take these. Yeah. Waiting for my barrier to come back. Alright. Well, Caden's dead. Oh well.
Area secured.
Get up, Caden. Oh yeah, we leveled up. Okay, gonna want stuff in electronics. Intimidate. More electronics, because that boosts my shields. Alright, that. And one more. Put in decryption so we can get you electronics up so you can actually get some shields. And you. Assault training. Or combat armor. That'll work.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
He's commooning with nature. Last stop for megalomaniacal death cults.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
No shit. There we go. Death cults. Yep. Death cults that worship Space Cthulhu. I mean, tell me that the Reapers don't look like Space Cthulhu.
All targets down.
Scimitar, Guardian 2. Alright. Equipment. Ooh, first aid interface and harden weave. Alright, so Guardian is shit. We'll put that in our shotgun. Oh yeah. Grades for the armor. First aid. Gives us better health regen. Hardened Weave gives us DR. Go with that. Wait, the scientists, your Scientologists made their way out there? Yes, they did. They went up on their spaceship. And then became robots that worship Space Cthulhu. Fucking husk. Sniper rifle. Just don't need those per se. Locker. Recoil dampener. Actually, you know what? I want that. And that. Okay. There should be one more. Oh, there is. Oh, yeah, there it is. Shield battery and high caliber barrel. Yeah, we're not gonna put that on a... We will put that on a pistol. Alright. That's all the stuff we can loot from this mission. Time... Oh wait, no. There is one more. Okay, there's a crate. Oh. The beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Great Scots. Kaden! Kaden, get... God damn it! Kaden, stop touching shit!
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
Well, it blew up. Great job, Caden. God damn it, Madsen.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy.
Hey, it's Deanna Troi.
A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor?
Oh,
Dr.
what happened?
Chakwas. I think she's
You better
waking
get
up.
the name of that, or the plates on that truck.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like hammered shit.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
No shit, Sherlock.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities.
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine.
Because they're on fire.
But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Well, I got a
I saw...
nightmare.
I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
Hail hydrate.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh. Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Did we
what
leave
happened to
Gunnery
Williams?
Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Okay. I won't make a poll for this, but should we be neutral or jackass? You decide. Well, this is a Paragon. We'll get Paragon points if we do that. This is just whatever, who cares? And this is... God damn it. Okay, so Star Creator says neutral. What about everybody else? Going once, twice. All right.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad.
Oh,
Nihilus is dead.
You guys typed it in
The
as soon as
beacon
they
was
hit it.
destroyed
I'm
in
sorry.
Denver and Vegas.
I'll be an ass
Council's
to her in
going to
person.
want
How's that?
answers.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Gith, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon.
Damn it, bitch.
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Yeah,
they'll think I'm
forget it.
crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Yeah, not if I kill him
I'll
first.
find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Spectres can't, or Spectre status doesn't protect you from bullets. It's me, or does it look like Shepard's neck is unusually extended? Yeah, it kind of does. I think that was more or less for, because of the way the
When
model
have they
was
ever done
built.
anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so first, we gotta talk to... Yeah, I think the reason why the neck is more extended is they made the male Shepard model first, and then modified it to fit the female, and mistakes were made. So, let's...
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
There's nothing we could have done to save him.
No, I know that, but I don't have to like it. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
There's something big coming. I don't want anyone messing it up. You read me, Lieutenant?
5 by 5, ma'am.
The romance is Liara.
Keep your concerns in check. You don't want to get a rep for questioning orders.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I just had to be a dick, because I felt bad for not being a dick earlier. Alright, dress
After what
down.
happened to Jenkins, the crew could use some good news. They'll be glad to hear you're okay.
Alright, since I wasn't a jackass earlier, I'm gonna be a big one now.
You're not assigned to this ship.
Captain Anderson had me transferred to his command. Must have figured I knew what I was doing.
You have a problem with me, Chief?
You questioned my competence through the entire mission.
Well, yeah, you're an
Best way
idiot.
to stop that is to show me you're competent. But I don't remember inviting you to come back to the ship with us.
You didn't. Captain Anderson did.
Sir.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
There, jackass.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Nah.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
There. I was a supreme jackass with, stabber with Ashley. Stab the bitch! No. Shepard won't kill her crewmates. She is an asshole, not evil. Though the ends do justify the means. Alright.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, so can't afford any of that stuff. But I can afford the Metagel upgrade and the grenade upgrade. Let's see here. It's about 15 till 2. We'll talk with the rest of the people on the ship, but we won't go to the Citadel today. Because that feels like a natural stopping point.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Oh, shut it. Jenkins was dead before he even left the Normandy. I mean, the only thing that could have made it more obvious is if he was wearing a red shirt. Is there anything here that I can... Nope, okay. I was looking for codex things, because if you add stuff to the codex, you get experience points. I thought I did get that Hail Hydrate. Oh well. Hail Hydrate.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
You too? Oh my god. He was redshirt. He was designed to die. Alright. Stab someone, please. I can't. Okay, so we've talked to everybody except Joker, and talking to Joker launches the next act in the game. So we're gonna go ahead and save the game here. And that will be it for today. Thank you all for coming out. And I'm interested to see where you guys will take Piper and what will happen in Piper's Galaxy. Tomorrow I am off. Monday we'll be back with more Dragon's Dogma. Tuesday is more sniping with Fluferson. Thursday and Friday are back to Ace Combat 7. And next week, on Saturday, we will continue with Piper's story as we head to the Citadel. Thank you all for coming, and have a great weekend, everybody.